What's going on, guys? Joel here, your favorite manifestation coach on YouTube. Today, I want to tell you how to speak to the universe, because the universe does not speak English. This universe speaks in two different languages, and I'll tell you exactly bar for bar, word for word, what to say. Before I do that, comment down below, the universe hears me, because I want this energy to get you. I want this to seep into your subconscious, and this is just my strategy. The universe speaks two different languages. I'm going to explain the two different languages the universe speaks, and then I'll give you step by step, bar for bar, word for word, playbook by playbook, what to do. The universe speaks in feeling and states. So you need to hold a state. What is a state? A state is just that. It's a territory. So state in general means territory. That word in English means territory, right? The United States of America is made up by a bunch of states. New York, California, Texas. These are states. They're territories. So what a state is, when you're talking about the ego, the mind, is just a state of being. I am embodying a YouTuber right now. I am embodying a content creator right now. If I want to, I can embody a businessman, a business mogul, a millionaire. These are things I can embody. You need to pick and choose when to embody something and how to embody it. You can hold many states, but you don't want to hold the negative state. You want to only hold positive states. So pick and choose a bunch of positive states that you want to hold. That of a fitness person, that of a business mogul, that of a content creator, that of a Nobel Prize winner, that of a prize award winning author or book writer. These things, these states, you need to pick a state, figure out how to hold that state, and stay in that state. We can talk in other videos on what states to choose and how to do certain things, but I want to get to the second step. Feeling. Feeling is how we put energy into the states. Feeling is what energy and frequency computes to. Or feelings compute to energy and frequency. So you want to push as much feeling into these states. So usually you want to use happiness, joy, elation, that feeling when you climax, when you're having your fun time. Those kinds of feelings. Speaking of the climax feeling, I made a video on how to utilize the climax, that feeling for manifestation. It's just basically, to dumb it down, you're just utilizing your sexual energy at that climax moment to visualize about your manifestation. It takes a lot of training to do that because your mind is elsewhere while you're doing the fun time. But I don't want to digress. Just use your feelings. Whatever feelings you can easily muster into this manifestation, put your feelings into it. But in order to hold a state, you need to hold your thoughts. States are just thoughts. So step one is to fix your mind to make it that of something that's more conducive to have your manifestation. So if I want to be a millionaire, I would need to say, I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire, I'm a business person, I'm a business person, I am a millionaire. If I say that enough, my state of being will be that of a millionaire business person now. In order to do that, you need to talk to your subconscious at the proper times. What is the proper times? That's the most recommended time by every guru I know is 15 minutes in the morning, and especially the 15 minutes at night, right before you go to bed. These are times where your body is in between the sleep and waking state. This is when your subconscious is more vulnerable to attack, when we can get in and put in data into our subconscious. Usually we have this thing called the intellectual mind to defend the subconscious. It's like, no, don't put anything in here. This is my subconscious, and they want to fill it with negative thoughts. Instead, we can attack it during those 15-minute time frames. Use subliminal messages, attack it with visuals and visualization, and then attack it with affirming. You can also affirm and do all these techniques during the day if you have the time. But bar for bar, word for word, you have to do it at those key moments. We call them the state akin to sleep, SATS. Those SAT moments. Some people call it state that is akin to sleep. You'll see stats or SATS. S-T-A-T-S or S-A-T-S. They're both the same thing. The 15 minutes prior to bed and the 15 minutes in the morning. That is step one, to get into your subconscious, right? That's the easiest time to get into your subconscious. Fall asleep thinking what you want to be, and you will be that. Thinking you are that. You need to fall asleep thinking, I am a millionaire. I am a business mogul. And then you will wake up being a business mogul in the 4D and 5D. This is where we want to talk about the different layers to this. Because once you are a business mogul, down here in the 3D, time is a nuisance. Time is a reality. So we are affected by time. But in the 4D and 5D, especially the 5D, where all creation lies, the 4D is just how we use our thoughts to talk to the universe that lives in the 5D. But the 4D also has no concept of time, because I can live in my imagination and be a millionaire, business mogul, all I want at any instant in time. But the 3D wouldn't show that. In order to pull that down into the 3D, we need to wait for divine timing. Because what happens is we set course. We set our ship to sail to a certain destination. It's like you just put something in Google Maps and you started going to it. But if you lose your state, that Google Maps session will close and you'll get lost. Or you start going somewhere else. So the key is to hold that state no matter how long your affirmations or your manifestations take. And you need to inject as much feeling and positive energy into those states. So affirmations, visualizations, they also make you feel a certain way. That's why we tell you to use your feelings during your visualizations and your affirmations to inject energy into them. It's all about energy manipulation. The more feeling we can put into it, the more energy can be outputted into those manifestations. Once we do that correctly, our manifestations start coming towards us. It's like we just put on Google Maps and the universe just tells us what direction to go. It says, make a left here, make a right here, go straight for 2 miles, make a left, take this exit. It's going to tell you exactly what to do and when to do it. And it will be the funniest and weirdest things, because if you say you want to be a millionaire and you don't have a penny in your bank account now, what it will do is set course for you to gain the skills or gain the luck or opportunity to start making more money. And once you start going in that journey, it's like your subconscious wants to ask that annoying question, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Once you start asking that question, you ruin your manifestation. You jump out of that state of being a millionaire, and now you're in a state of desire, of wanting to be a millionaire. You need to hold that state. If you can hold that state, you will be on the way, driving along happily to be a millionaire, or whatever else you want to be. It may take some time, because you gotta understand. Maybe you're not as powerful or trained as you want to be. Maybe your situation requires a little bit of finesse. Maybe you need to make $1 million in another way, but you're visualizing a certain way. Now the universe has to correct you slowly, one by one, day by day, and then it needs to correct your course. These are things that happen. I am a manifestation coach. I do this for a job now. And speaking of which, I have a link in the description where I just started a coaching link. This is like a new thing to me. I never charged for coaching before. It used to be really free, but now I'm charging. So the link is in the description. I know some of you guys are going to be like, hey, why are you charging now, Joel? Don't worry. I'm going to figure a way out where everyone can get a little bit of love. But for now, I'm charging some money for a little bit of coaching. I don't recommend you get the coaching if you haven't studied, because I need you to study this material first, take notes. I'm coming out with a course, so we can go step by step and actually have a more structured approach to learning this stuff. But to be honest, you don't need to learn any of this stuff. I can tell you step by step what to do, question you, grill you, figure out what's blocking you from your manifestation, and we'll get it done. But that's the same thing you can do right now. If you don't have the money for coaching, if you don't want to get a guru, just figure it out as much as you can. And then when you build up enough courage, enough stamina of enough knowledge, you can come and get help, and I'll figure out how to help you. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. This one was a little weird for me because I don't know. I don't want to discuss high-level concepts with you guys. I want to discuss practical tips. But sometimes you need to know the high-level stuff. Even the way I did it in this video, I dumbed it down quite a bit. I dumbed it down a lot, like 80%. All right, 50% maybe. I dumbed it down a lot. But the high-level stuff does not matter. I only want to make practical videos, but I need to sprinkle in some high-level knowledge just so you know what you're doing and how you're doing it and why you're doing it. See you guys in the next one. Peace.